Lesson 76 is called Mail Merge, and this is where you're going to learn that magical tool and process to send the same letter to 5,000 different people, but each one of those 5,000 different letters will have personal information that applies to the name of the person who's receiving the letter. So it's a form letter. This is how to send out a form letter, the same letter to a lot of different people, but each of those letters has the appropriate information for that individual person. This is not a very time consuming process. This is very fast. It's actually simple once you've done it a couple times. And if you look at page 117, it explains what a mail merge is. It's where you create personal form letters or labels or envelopes to a large number of people, and it's done easily with the mail merge feature so that each of those persons knows that you're addressing them and not just the general public. Mail merge is creating a new document, which is called the merged document, by combining information from two other documents. And the first one you start with is the data source document, which is your list of names and addresses that you're addressing envelopes to or letters to or mailing labels. The other document is called the main document. So the main document is your letter that you're sending, but it doesn't look like a letter that anybody would ever make sense out of. It has codes in it. They're called merge field codes. Those merge field codes will take the information out of your address list and place them in the letter so that everything is very sensible to the recipient when they open the envelope and read that letter. Looking at page 117, it shows you the three documents. The data source doesn't look like a Word document at all. And matter of fact, it's actually an access table. It's a database table. And that's why Microsoft has put this suite of software together, because they work so well together. And when you have 5,000 letters you need to send out, you've got to have a list of names and addresses, and the database table is the best way to do that. So the data source document looks like a table, but not a Word table. Then right next to that you have the main document, which is the letter that you're sending out. And if you'll notice, the name of the recipient, Miss Allison Hirschbarger, there are no spaces in there. But her company name and her mailing address and city, state, and zip all have spaces. If you'll notice, the greeting has the word dear in it twice. These are actually, I think they're publisher errors because they've combined errors with no errors in that document. But the main document is going to look totally different from that. If you'll turn over and look at the bottom of page 120, or actually on the bottom of page 121, you'll see the merge field codes in blue font color, and there will be a chevron on either side of those blue merge field codes, and that's what the main document will have in it, and you'll see that in just a minute. We're going to work through drill 1 so you can see how this wizard to merge documents works. Now on page 117 again, you'll see the merged document that does have the correct spacing. It does not have the merge field codes in it. It does not have a repeated word dear in the salutation. And at the in the body of the letter, we've also filled things in like the name of the speech they're giving and the room that they're giving it in and the time of the day that the speech will be presented. So at the top of page 118, it tells you how to find and start excuse me, the mail merge wizard. And we're going to work through this exercise. It's several pages long in your book because this is kind of a long process to explain. It's not a very long process to create. So I'm going to change into another video. That sounded a little funny. I'm going to start another video so we can work through drill 6. So make sure you watch it.